In a stunning blow to Donald Trump's trade agenda, a U.S. court has declared most of his tariffs illegal, throwing a wrench into the former president's signature economic strategy. This ruling could reshape global trade dynamics, but it's already sparking fierce debate. A deeply divided U.S. Court of Appeals handed down the decision, effectively gutting Trump's use of tariffs as a weapon in his trade wars. But here's where it gets controversial. The court granted a temporary reprieve, allowing the tariffs to remain until October 14th, giving Trump's team time to appeal to the Supreme Court. Trump, unsurprisingly, lashed out, calling the ruling incorrect and insisting all tariffs remain in place. In a Truth Social post, he declared, "The United States of America will win in the end." Trump has made tariffs a cornerstone of his foreign policy, using them to strong-arm trading partners into renegotiating deals. This strategy has had far-reaching consequences, even causing global postal services like Australia Post to suspend certain shipments due to the new tariffs. While the tariffs have given Trump leverage in negotiations, they've also roiled financial markets, creating uncertainty for businesses worldwide. The court's decision hinges on the interpretation of the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, IEEPA. The judges argued that while the act grants the president broad powers during emergencies, it doesn't explicitly authorize the imposition of tariffs. And this is the part most people miss. The ruling doesn't affect all tariffs. Tariffs imposed under other legal authority, like those on steel and aluminum, remain untouched. The court specifically targeted tariffs Trump justified under IEEPA, including those imposed on China, Canada, and Mexico in February, and the so-called reciprocal tariffs from April. The 7-4 decision revealed a stark partisan divide, with Democratic-appointed judges forming the majority. This has led to accusations of political bias, further fueling the controversy. Trump's justification for these tariffs, addressing trade deficits, declining manufacturing, and drug trafficking, has been met with skepticism by critics who argue he's overstepping his constitutional bounds. The Constitution clearly grants Congress the power to levy taxes and tariffs, and the lawsuits challenging Trump's policies argue he's usurping that authority. This case isn't isolated. At least 8 lawsuits, including one from California, have been filed against Trump's tariff policies. The economic impact of this ruling remains to be seen. Brian Jacobson, chief economist at Annex Wealth Management, predicts businesses will likely continue operating as if the tariffs are here to stay, at least for now. However, the Trump administration may seek alternative legal avenues to impose temporary tariffs. This ruling opens a Pandora's box of questions about presidential power and the limits of executive authority in trade policy. Does the president have the right to unilaterally impose tariffs during a declared emergency? Or does this overstep the constitutional boundaries set by Congress? The Supreme Court's eventual decision will have profound implications for the future of U.S. trade policy and the balance of power between the branches of government. What do you think? Is Trump's use of tariffs a necessary tool for protecting American interests, or a dangerous overreach of presidential power? Let us know in the comments.